Should be okay. Commando's coming in to help.
Waiting for the opportunity. They're getting close. Here they go. Gammon bomb.
Oh my god, annihilates that Volk squad. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot on 7 and as well helping Hans. Right now we got 2v2 of the Elite Invitational Tournament. Right now on the Soviet side, we got Asiamint, he's already picked a commander, Armored Assault, and we got Kimbo going the British. Helping Hans, who do we have on the Axis side?
On the right-hand side, we have Legioxroma playing as the Austere, and in the north, we have Artavick is going to be playing as the Ocwieja, and he's also immediately selects a commander, and that is Luftwaffe Ground Forces. Of our first engagement over here, infantry section fighting some Sturms. The Sturms decided to close the distance. They probably will win the engagement now, but they already dropped a model. 2 now.
Yeah, with the additional British infantry coming on in, they may win that first bout, but I don't think they're going to win the second. No.
In trouble, yeah.
Force on back. Can they... Hold on. Can the British put some additional shots? Oh.
Well, it's getting close, almost. A couple more have hit. I think that squad might have potentially been wiped, but yeah, almost.
Yep, and now we have the Soviets engaging the Austere. Legio is trying to get that point cap, but the engineers are doing what they can. Sniper slowly coming on in. And that's the problem with the sniper. It's a great unit, but it takes time to get to the front, and you need to do a lot with very little.
Exactly, and if you lose the sniper, your whole game plan goes out the window and you're seriously behind. So you need to start picking away, getting some manpower bleed on his opponent.
Yep. Okay, so it looks like the Grenadiers did push back the engineers. Meanwhile, the British did manage to capture the victory point and the capture point, though the Volks are holding the victory point. And with the Austere grabbing the other one, we could see a slow bleed on the Allies.
It looks like neither one wants to push on the left-hand side. Wait, now, here we come. The Brits want to push forward a bit, but they have the sniper support now to push that Volk out of green cover on the north-hand side of this map.
Very nice to see. Very nice indeed. All right, yeah, we have 4 infantry section kind of pouring on into the left. The problem is the right Legio is just capturing a huge portion of territory. Might actually go for the cutoff at this point, so even if they're going to grab all of this territory, it's not going to matter.
Yeah, it's because he's got that Soviet snipers on the left-hand side. He's got nothing really to defend here. But here comes some penals that have just come out of the base.
Wait a second. A sniper may be flanked. Volk squad trying to go in for a good shot on target. Nope, nope. He sees the infantry section. He's going to stop.
Sturm's coming around though as well for the flank. He's pushing in from 2 flanks at once here. Sturm's got to be... Yeah, sniper's got to be really careful. It's going to get shot here. Volks are shooting it from one side. It's getting low.
Yes.
This is a really good flank and it goes down.
Great shot and great maneuver by Artavick. Again, circling it, waiting for it, and getting a perfect hit.
Yeah, excellent play by him to get that. Yeah, he attacked it from 3 different angles, I think, at once there.
Yes.
With the Sturms and the 2 Volks. Really nice play.
Yeah, and now the infantry section are trying to make do with what they have left. Sturm Pioneers might take the brunt of that action. Hopefully they get out one piece. And yeah, it looks like Artavick doesn't have enough to capture the territory, but still, it's a major hit to Asiamint. Looks like he's bringing up penals to try to follow suit and grab that territory back on the right. But he still has Pioneers and other units just hanging about. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Kimbo actually went Commando Regiment. Okay. So we could see some commandos being deployed, but really the big thing is the buffs they get. Smoke drop to get around MGs, assault to additional attack power, and the white phosphorus specifically against anti-infantry. So we'll see how much damage they can do. But a good mix of commanders right now.
Yeah, for sure. Have you noticed that really cool mortar emplacement on the south side of the map? If you go all the way down to the south, you can see like a mortar bunker with all this sandbags and stuff around it on a little hillside. It looks really cool.
Yeah, oh god, I'm starting to get flashbacks. Have you seen the Advanced Powers mod? That they've turned that into a missile silo, essentially.
Oh, no, I haven't. No, that sounds cool.
Yep. But no, good placement, good map design overall. I really enjoyed all these custom maps so far today. So far, they haven't been like a critical area that I'm like, oh, that can be changed. They're all really so far balanced. Oh, shoot, British infantry blobbing on up, and we have Grenadiers moving on in. Can we get a good rifle grenade on target? They have the ability to.
Yeah, maybe an incendiary grenade as well. Lobbing up is maybe the best thing here.
Incendiary go.
Oh, it goes the incendiary grenade right on top of the ground. Oh, and infantry section goes down so quickly then. Did you see how...
It just melted. It absolutely melted to it.
And then also we have an Austere sniper here, but we also have the Soviet sniper as well in the center of the map. That's on hold fire waiting for his opportunity, but Volk squads are quite close. Axis are doing very well in their first game of this series so far.
No, they're doing extremely well. They're keeping on the pressure. And right now, they're also taking a lot of resources to hopefully get that early armor out soon. We already have mechanized being deployed, so maybe a Puma being deployed.
Oh, sniper's been spotted.
Luckily, hides up around that wall, managed to not take a shot. Good maneuver right there. Penals, though, falling on back. Not really much holding the line. Meanwhile, armored cart about to deploy. Volk squads as well, trying to get some additional shots on the retreating infantry. Sniper gets a nice pick, though, and forces them back.
Yeah, all these Volks are sitting behind green cover, and these Tommies are blobbing up, pushing forward again. But again, one good incendiary grenade. Time. Yeah, he's thinking about it. He's waiting.
Nope.
He's about to lob it.
Guess he was like too much damage. Want to make sure I get him back. But luckily, the second one gets a great hit. And he has Sturm Pioneers coming around the corner.
Yeah, here comes the AC as well coming up. Sturm's going to get some good bit of damage in here.
Wait.
Maybe wiping out another
Squad wipe, come on, yes!
Oh my god. Kimbo having a terrible game right here. And the AC, though, is going to try and make a dive for the sniper, but there is a Grenadier squad there.
Wait, he's setting up an MG. Bad timing. Good satchel.
Well, I mean, that's the win they need. It does blow the weapon up, though, so they don't actually steal it, so...
Yep.
Bit of a shame there. And we also have commandos being glided in here.
Oh, nice positioning, too. They're trying to go for that cutoff. Or maybe they're trying to... Yep, I think he's trying to get those resources to at least cut off that capture. Good, they're getting all that territory back. This is what they need. They need that comeback right now because the Germans were just dominating that early game. Oh, Grenadier squad on the right-hand side, incredibly low. Although a G43 rifle, so looks like Lightning War was picked. Interesting choice.
Yep, that's definitely a Lightning War. And then Kimbo's picked the Commander Regiment, as we obviously see from the glider. Looks like the Puma out now as well from Artavick, so that's probably going to be trying to hunt the AC down at some point. Soon.
No, yeah, right now he's just trying to deal with that glider because not only that glider can heal forces, but also remember it can give free recon, so it can identify what Artavick's bringing on up, but also it can provide free fuel for Artavick. So nice little get right there.
The Artavick's salvaging the glider as well, just gotten the resources from that, so that's a disadvantage of putting the glider too close to your enemy's base because it'd be hard to stop them from not salvaging it. Yeah, if that makes sense.
Commandos hiding right now. They're holding fire, taking the victory point in the far north. A lot of infantry though, but they're so far unable to see it. Maybe they're waiting for him to leave the cover and then spring into action.
And right axis getting the right hand side again. We got a Grenadier squad coming around the far left hand side, maybe trying to find that Soviet sniper. Commando's going to find the Volk squad here. Paying attention, Artavick. Yes, he is. Just retreating time, but the two Volks. Gamma bomb coming in on a Volk squad. He's not paying attention to it.
Yes, good hit. 3 models down. Commando's trying to go in. Can they get the kill? Nope, they won't, but they'll at least get some veterancy off it. That's a good win.
They have to retreat past these two G43 Gren squads here as well. Where's the Puma at? Needing repairs here.
Yep, it got pushed back by the armored car, which is now trying to pop those shots at the Grenadiers. Gets a model. Yeah, they're not in a position to hit that commando squad. So, at least good coverage there. Will say, though, Legio did take the right-hand side, and Asiamint's trying to get it back in the meantime. But it looks like the Puma's en route with some Sturms, clearing up any mines in the meantime.
Well, is that what's going down there? Is that a demolition charge being planted there? What's he trying to put down there? I think it was just a tripwire flare he was putting down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And nice play to use the Puma to detonate it so he doesn't lose an infantry model.
Yes. Good positioning there.
Waste of 10 minutes.
Let's see. Lots of penals. Heading right. Armored car fighting the Sturms in mid. Might attract. It is attracting attention to the Puma. But unfortunately, there's a 6-pounder right behind the armored car.
Yeah, maybe he's baiting. He's baiting it. Puma trying to lower an attack around there. Ooh, let's get shot off.
Yep. Oh, second shot off. Wait, armored car. And one. Oh wait, armor car super low, but he's not going to die.
3 nice shots from Puma there.
Yep. No, absolutely. Let's see. What are we looking at? Battle phase 2 for Legio, but so far no buildings. A lot of Grenadiers, the G43s. He's fully optimized his army, so very nice to see. He's gonna need it.
Oh, another nice incendiary grenade over here by these Volks. Pushing back the Tommies over here. Commanders now on their own.
Yep. And there's what? There's an MG and so much infantry. Unless he pushes left, which looks like he will. All right, the MG won't be able to do much over there. Come on, commandos. No Gammon Bomb yet. He's being suppressed by the edge of the MG and forced back.
Good there. Commando's not doing much work at all. Shame though that the Axe didn't get any model wipes on them, so that the Commando's was going to be able to get fully healed up.
Nope, but they did get a model wipe on Penals in the southern corner. Grenadiers overwhelming them. Great rifle grenade. 5 models killed. Right by the fuel tank and the dead, and right in front of the bunker you mentioned earlier.
Have the Axis lost anything yet?
They've lost a unit or two, but it's what was it? They lost the MG, but they haven't.
Yeah. The MG, yeah.
But I don't think they've lost a lot of their frontline units, not as much as the Allies have at the very least. Yep.
I'm really surprised Axe is doing so well against such a formidable team as such as Asiamint and Kimbo. Arguably one of the 2 of the best 1v1 players in the scene right now.
Yeah.
And Puma again getting a nice shot on the T-70 saying, get back on your side of the river.
Yeah, and right now, again, good positioning because they have to cross that river and the Penals already being lit upon by the G43 rifles. They should have this area locked down. Right now, the Brits, though, are running rampant up in the northern area. Commandos, infantry section, vet, I'm sorry, not vet 5, a 5-man squad, so very nice to see that upgrade. Though Puma looks like he's going in for the hunt.
Oh. Sniper's revealed itself in the center of the Otsteer. Sniper is nearby. AC's making a push here against the Puma. Oh. Misses the shot.
Great evasion by that Puma. Question is, did they have anything to finish off the armored car? Doesn't look like it. Just MGs, which are going to be forced back. Commandos giving chase to the 1 MG, falling back. The second one as well. Meeting up with 2 Volk. Gammon Bomb right on the MG. Can we get a squad wipe? We do! MG is decrewed by the Commandos up in the northern corner. Infantry section pushing on
the AC!
Nice.
AC goes down to double Faust there in the center as well. T-70 is going to chase though. The Puma is getting almost fully repaired, so it could push back the T-70 to stop any more wipes from happening.
He misses the shot though, and we might see a Grenadier get taken out. Come on. Nope, at least 1 more model. So that's a good shot. Not getting a kill, but at least causing some manpower damage.
Volk might get wiped in retreat here. Veteran Z3
Wait,
in the north.
T-70 gets hit by a teller mine in the south.
Oh, what a good buddy. Missed that.
Yep.
Nice.
Great mine placement. So even though they did lose a bunch of territory, they inflicted heavy casualties on the Allies. Good job.
Yeah, so what was that? Let's say, so the MG that was decrewed in the north got recrewed, and the Allies lost the AEC and the T-70 there. So both their light vehicles just went down.
Yeah.
And then we have a Panzer IV about to come out right now from Legioxroma. 1 anti-tank gun to defend against that.
Interesting decision. Asiamint going with a second T-70 on the field.
Yeah, they know they're really far behind. They need some infantry, something that can kill infantry. Puma's just found the T-70. Sorry, Puma found the sniper. Retreats that.
Okay, good. It is Vet 1, so we can see an aim shot at it. That could insta-kill it. So, good thing on the retreat.
I can't remember if they removed that ability though. I think they a while ago might have removed that, so it couldn't do that against snipers anymore. I might be mistaken.
They executed a man in my last game, so I was like, yeah, it wasn't a sniper, it was a Penal. He did aim shot and got a direct hit on it and blew it to Kingdom Come. But yeah, definitely good.
Anti-tank.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Anti-tank gun in the center was not supported, but now it is by the commanders coming up. Big push here in the north. 1 infantry section all alone against 3 Volks.
They're going to burn him out with incendiary. We do have some mines by the Royal Engineers, so that they might be able to delay some of the Volk. But no, they're going to try to squad wipe that infantry section. Should be okay. Commandos coming in to help.
Waiting for the opportunity. They're getting close. Here they go. Gammon bomb.
Oh my god, annihilates that Volk squad. But throws incendiary to burn out the Commandos and force him back. Ooh, aim shot on the Commandos.
That was an aim shot. Yeah, that did quite well. I killed 2 commander models, that. Grenade in the north, dodged easily there by Artavick.
Yeah, and right now, Penals try to go on in, but yeah, immediately being pushed back by the Grenadiers right now. Good job there. 16 kills on that Vet 3 squad.
I think we just saw a loss here in the south. The Grenadier got wiped there by double flamethrowers in green cover. Wasn't paying attention there. Legioxroma.
Still, both snipers are on the field. I'm actually surprised both snipers are still going. But yeah, Legio still has his sniper, and Asiamint still has his. Both very close on kills, all things considered. Engineers, like the ones that killed that Grenadier squad you mentioned earlier, capturing the Southern VP, right? They need it right now. It's a heavy VP point bleed for the Allies. They need something.
Yeah, Axis did lose one infantry squad apiece just then, so they've got to maybe rebuy that.
Yep.
Oster Sniper gets retreated by the flamethrower engineer in the center. Puma wants to have a go at the T-70, but the anti-tank gun is there. Misses its shot, though.
6-pounder coming on in to try to keep that Puma back, but plenty of good units still on the field. And here we go, Panzer IV heading right with a bunch of Grenadiers. Maybe they'll try to...
Yeah, this combat engineer on the right-hand side is overextended, and the Panzer IV in conjunction with these 2 Grenadiers could kill it.
Absolutely.
Be a big mistake there for Asiamint.
All right, he does immediately pull back.
Can retreat now.
All right, decent hit, but no, I don't think it's going to be enough to squad wipe. Unless
Commandos almost kill a Vox squad in the center north.
Engineer squad made it out. Penal's in heavy cover, trying to hold back the Grens and the Panzer IV, but it's too much. Rifle grenade going out. Another great hit. 5 models down. Grenadiers trying to go for the squad wipe in the south.
Oh my goodness. I see that yet.
Come on.
PTRS, these Grenadiers chase them as fast as they can. Will they get it? Will they not get it?
No, he'll live.
Oh, just about live.
T-70 coming over to drive back those Grenadiers to help out his comrade. Vet 3 engineer squad coming on in as well, but that's a lot of Grenadiers. And a Panzer IV now moving on in.
Okay, all the anti-tanker from the Allies is in the north side of the map, so Panzer IV could do quite a lot in the south here.
Yeah, oof.
Oh, look at the center. That sniper's very, very close to those commandos. He should know they're there because he just kept the point.
Yeah. And he revealed himself. But no strike. He's not going for it. Yeah, they slowly just move back into cover, or move back behind the Panzer IV. T-70 being pushed upon by the Panzer IV, gets a good shot on the T-70.
Oh, here come the commandos on the sniper.
Come on! Oh, he's gonna make it.
Not gonna get it.
Then instead gonna focus on the Grenadiers. Not enough for a Gammon bomb, so he's very low on munitions. He used it all for the assault. The recon, maybe? Sturmovik strike now in effect on the left-hand side. Puma getting out with barely any health.
They just got double hit by both the anti-tank guns from the Allies there. Should be alright, though. Should be able to pull back. Allies getting a bit better map control now.
Yep. And with the air support coming on in, now at least delay the Axis a bit in trying to capture that territory. But no, they need it. Once again, VP point-wise, they need to grab that territory. Let's see. How's Kimbo doing?
Also, Legioxroma building a second sniper right now.
Okay. Interesting play. I mean, I'm just... that's a lot of manpower to go into snipers, but if you keep them alive, that would inflict some heavy casualties, especially on the Brits.
I see a good point here from Invitational, who's saying that why go Obers when you've got access to Fallschirmjägers? Yeah, especially when you want to try and get a counter snipe.
Yeah.
The Fallschirmjägers could be very useful with their cloak, being able to cloak.
Oh no, absolutely, especially going up against those commandos. Speaking of which, all right, we have another Panzer IV being deployed by Artavick. So that's 2 Panzer IVs on the field. Do the Allies have any armor? No, they just have that T-70 still hanging around in mid. Trying to pop shots at the Grenadiers, pushing on the penals. That's about it.
Also, I don't think he activated his Schwerpanzer headquarters to shoot down that aircraft when it was flying around. That was maybe a mistake there.
No, I was waiting for it. He never did. I was like, okay, interesting.
Right, here come the Panzer IVs. Axis going to try and maybe push back here. T-70's being a pain. Pushing back those Grens on the right.
We have some mine placements of Soviets and Brits. There's a mine on the VP. And there's some mines right behind the AT gun. Are they about to push?
This really lacks. I mean, both sides actually lack indirect fire to try and take out each other's anti-tank guns. Oh, but we have an anti-tank gun slightly out of position here, pushing in here.
Wait, mine?
Pushing forward with the sweeper upgrade,
yes!
so he's going to get hit by a mine. Bab always push forward with sweepers, and he just...
Yep.
A misplay there.
Yeah, right.
Veteran C3, comp engineers almost get wiped.
T-70 going on the Opel Sedan with the infantry section coming in, but Puma going in for the hunt against that T-70. That 6-pounder so low, it gets decrewed. No AT to protect the T-70. Needs to get the heck out of there. Puma giving chase. Pathfinding may cause T-70's demise.
Yeah, one more shot needed. Is he going to go for it? He gets it, but Puma's going to get snared. Anti-tank gun's been recruited, going to turn around and try and retaliate with attack rounds. Probably
Gets a
going
hit.
in here. He does get hit with attack round.
Yeah, but I think he's going to be out of range. The MG's protecting him. Oh, very very close, but not enough luck there. Ooh. Grenadier's trying to go on the kill with that penal in the south. They did knock out one of the PTRS rifles. Panzer IV giving chase. Misses the shot, though. He'll make it back to base.
All right.
Yeah, good fight there by the Axis. They did some heavy casualties to the Allies. Allies, though, getting out there, I think, first medium tank of the game. We got a T-34 about to deploy. And Kimbo's yet to deploy anything. I'm assuming he has to save up for a Firefly at this point, at least keep competitive.
I think there was a Vet 3 flamethrower. Engineer just gets taken out by, thanks to double snipers and the Grenadier in the south side.
Oh, no, you're right. It did. Absolutely. Yeah, they're keeping the Soviets just around that creek area pretty effectively. Great shot with those snipers using the incendiary round to keep the penals back.
But be careful, though. The counter-sniper, Asiamint's trying to get closer. He needs to be very careful he doesn't get counter-sniped here.
He's keeping his distance. We also have Pioneers in the back, which might reveal the sniper, which would help immensely. Oh, he gets
the counter-snipe off. He got it.
Great shot there. Especially as
he gets Veteran C3.
Yeah, especially because it was the higher vet sniper he took out. All right. And the Brits are pushing up in the north, taking all the way up to the northern munitions. Good job there. We have some engagements with Volk squads and MG suppressing the infantry section, but looks like they'll be okay for the most part. Commandos going in to capture the fuel.
Both Panzer IVs almost back up to full HP here. T-34's on the field. Yes, that counter snipe's going to hurt, but I still think the Axis are in prime control of this game. I think we've got Legioxroma almost ready to call on the Tiger. Oh, and a great grenade in the north! Kills the Volk squad. Did you catch that?
I just caught the tail end of it. But no, good use there.
Oh.
But yeah, Tigers are ready to come on out. That, especially with the lack of, well, a major armor and AT that the Allies have, that might seal the deal. But we'll see. Panzer IV wrecking house against the British infantry section in the north. I think it was trying to flank the MG, but unfortunately it just got caught. 6-pounder though, opening fire on the Panzer IV.
Infantry section needs to retreat. Oba's going to try and open up on the MG there, but they're getting grenaded here.
Nope.
Grenaded back in retaliation. These 6-pounder does get decrewed and all that.
Commando's going in for it. Sniper as well right there. 30 kills on it. Not a bad haul right there. Oh, wait, big push.
Spotted. It might get counter-smoked here. Here we go. Oh, just out of range.
Just a hair to the right, and he would have gotten that. T-34 backing up. Large blob coming on in. Is this artillery needed?
Big red blob.
Oh, he's grouping up so much.
But be careful, he groups up that much. He needs to try and take either that 6-pounder in the north is still decreed. It would be a nice idea if the Axis are trying to take that for themselves, because they don't have any anti-tank guns themselves.
No, right? Yeah. They need something. Royal Engineers being shredded by it.
Oh, just get wiped because they recruit the anti-tank gun, and then the other 3 men just get killed.
And they surrender.
Oh, and they both surrender. Oh.
The Commandos with their mask on. They just couldn't take. As soon as it's done, that's it.
Yeah. Wow, what a game. Well played by Artavick and Legioxroma. Winning the first game and in style with over 400 VPs remaining in this best of 3. I'm really shocked that they managed to win this and win it so dominantly. Well done to them.
No, really great game across the board. Great job with the sniper gameplay. Again, just keeping the pressure going. They did lose it eventually, but also great job with their infantry. It was definitely a hard fight, especially with those commandos on the field, but I feel like they did a really good job of trying to contain the Allies. And even when they did fall back, they always came back even harder to really regain that map control. And I think the VPs speak wonders for that.
I'm looking forward for the second one. I'll see what the Asiamint and Kimbo, I think, maybe underestimated their opponents there. They need to put in a lot of effort now to win this next one. I'm pretty sure that they'll probably
double down. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Double down and focus on it, yeah.
But yeah, right now most damage goes to, it's actually funny, both Kimbo and Artavick got 19,000 damage, but ever so slightly, Artavick one-ups him, so good job there. And yeah, most kills on the Allied side is actually Asiamint, and on the Axis side it goes to Artavick, so good work there.
In the left-hand side, the Allies, we have Artavick playing as the Soviets. And In the north, we have Legioxroma playing as USF. Who do we have playing as the Axis today?
All right, Hans, we have Asiamint, and he's going the OKW, and we got Kimbo going in the southern port, and he is going with the austere. Actually, they've already both picked doctrines, coming and swinging. We got Blitzkrieg Doctrine with a nice little command tank and some nice air support, and Asiamint going, well, Spec Ops, so that provides recon and a Command Panther, and some nice infantry bonuses. So we'll see if they can use that to a good effect.
Well, they haven't got any proper off-map artillery. The only thing they really have is the Stuka Close S-Ball, which could be very good in conjunction with the artillery flare, because obviously you need vision for the Stukas to keep strafing. So that could be quite a good combination. But if allies only just get, one A half truck out or whatever, then those planes won't be able to do so much. So I wonder if they'll recognise the selection that command... blah, 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 I can't speak. What Kimbo's commander choices?
But, no, I again, a lot of nice support abilities right there, and I think it's just meant to just try to keep his man alive, or, smoke, and also recon, and just try to give much awareness possible. But anyway, we already got our first engagement where Echelon's fighting the Volk that were trying to build some cover. Not happening up in the north. Oh. Sternpipe.
All ships get caught with their pants down.
Yep. Although, we're about to see some riflemen push on those Sturms. They're about to pull on back, and some Volk squads as well coming on in. But they're too spread out right now. Oh, wait, no, we have an MG coming up. Nice job, Kimbo, coming in for that fire support. Riflemen are going to be in for...
Well, that's not good. Both those rifles are going to have to be forced back. Bad start there for allies.
No,
not good at all.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to be shredded. Luckily, he retreats in just enough time where I don't think he's going to lose any models. So, it's not a huge loss for him. It's just going to be map control more so than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big thing. If you know you're not going to win a fight, pull out it. Like, don't waste models. Manpower stacks up over time. A lot of people tell you, like, fuel or munitions is important, but if you know of men on the field, neither of those two really matter.
So, all Artavick and Legioxroma need to do, if they feel like they can't beat their Axis opponents here when they're playing allies, they just need to drain their opponents more than 20 VPs. They're already done 6, so they need... Well, another 14 to go, and then they get faction choice for the third game if they lose this one.
Not a bad fact. Speaking of which, we got the military truck with a 50 cal opening fire on the Volk. Both riflemen are advancing as well, forcing him back. All right, and do we have a base yet? No. So right now, Asiamint has no Panzerfaust, so this thing is free to roam anywhere it pleases.
Molotovs being lobbed left, right, and center over here on the right. 1 or 2 connecting. Sturms are going to get pushed back by the WC-51. We saw this in my first series as well. They like using this unit, and they did use it quite well here.
Oh, wait, conscript.
But those Sturms might wipe.
Does! Wait, but the Sturms...
Got it.
No, they'll make it.
Can't chase because the Gren's there ready to Faust, so...
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But, oh, throws a Molotov, though, but still very low. I mean, the riflemen will come in. They'll definitely do the damage without that Molotov, but still. All right. Runs through it. Should be relatively A-okay. Military truck switches back to mid and actually capturing the point. Nice. Meanwhile, they're putting pressure on the Volk squad going in for the fuel.
Okay.
Yeah, this American force just going left and right, helping where it can. And the Volk squad's about, oh my god, bad time to get in negative cover, being shredded, and immediately retreats upon realizing his mistake. Oh no.
Not too good there.
Volk squad.
These single Volk squads are getting isolated and falls back, which is quite nice, even though this American infantry is quite low themselves, but they've got the numbers.
Absolutely.
Well, we've got MG getting flanked really nicely here. Kimbo's MG by Conscript here coming around the back here. It's going to force that back. And the drain is on. So I just need to drain it for a little bit longer, and they've got faction choice.
All right.
I think they're going to do it.
A lot of Grenadiers coming in on that conscript, trying to take the other fuel. Again, that'll be double fuel for the Allies if they can grab it. Military truck opening fire. Volk squad very low, might have to retreat, but the Grenadiers coming in. They should be able to push back that infantry, no problem. Speaking of which, wait, Artavick only has 2 conscripts engineer. What am I missing here? Did he?
Yeah, I know. He lost. I think he lost a conscript in one of the engagements earlier on, and I think he's just not been. Yeah, he then bought medics, and then he's gone AT grenades. So he's expecting armor to come out and mechanized. I mean, it's just about built.
Yeah.
But it's still a bit longer before it's got any. He's got enough fuel to get a Panzer II or anything out. So.
Yeah.
I think going AT grenades is a bit too early there, I think.
Yeah, I would say, well, right now we have mechanized on the field, and I again, very rarely is a Panzer II. Right now it'd be most likely a Puma. It'll still be a bit of time. But yeah, it's just the reason why I bring that up is just map control, because right now he has so few men. These Grenadiers will have no issue just running around and grabbing all his territory in the south. The Americans are tied up in the north trying to hold up that VP point.
Oh, but the drain has happened enough. They got down to 4-6-6, so I think they will get faction choice now.
No, absolutely. And again, we'll see how things progress. Anyway, Volk Squad hides behind the fence, dodges a military truck. Ambulance on the field, like you said, to heal those riflemen that are taking too many hits. And we have a captain, so interesting set of...
Here comes the 222.
Ooh.
Rifles haven't got enough to be able to... They haven't got a bit one yet, and they're still a bit further away. So the 222 is just going to dive in here and take this out, no problem.
Excellent use of it. Close to an AT grenade, but not enough. And yeah, 222 just going...
Actually, small arms fire on that 222. Lots of small arms fire doing a lot of damage, but... Because he's not even vet 1 yet, it was a perfect time to dive with the 222 before the rifles get the veterancy 1. And therefore, no, they haven't got their 80 grenade. And we have a captain as well, about to go down in the north as well.
Oh,
God.
Some big losses against Roma, which is, again, good for Asiamint and Kimbo. They need to, they need to start coming back if they're right now down. Oh wait,
Give me 1 to 2 seconds.
You got a spark plug?
Yeah, 1 second.
Thanks, chat. Do I need to pause it? All right. Okay, guys, we're gonna wait a second. Hans just had to go for a moment.
Sorry, I can't find it at the moment. Can you listen me a bit? Sorry, my dad.
No,
you can continue.
You're absolutely fine. I paused it. Just. All right. I'll.
Apologies, everybody.
It's fine.
Feel free to start.
It absolutely happens. Especially in 2020, I'm finding a lot of random stuff happening. Just like, oh, okay, that's life now. Anyway, speaking of which, Volk Squad's trying to hold back the American infantry that came back up. Looks like they're all, though, falling back. But at the very least, Kimbo's taking a good chunk of the right side. Also placing down a lot of mines. I see teller mines. So good use there. 222 coming back up against the American infantry. Just starting to shred them again.
Storms in the north, need to be careful.
They are low, but I think they're far enough away they'll make it back okay. That 222 is just shredding the Americans. Putting a lot of pressure on.
Allies really could do with some machine guns to lock down their map side a bit more. It's very, the gameplay is very fluid at the moment. Not being able to hold their territory for long.
Unfortunately,
that whatever wreck.
I was gonna say, unfortunately, that's not gonna be the case since he went captain. We're gonna be seeing some other units. How
Just can't get an angle on that 222 because of that wreckage in the center of that road.
Yeah.
Trying to get an angle. Okay, you might be able to get an angle here. Here we go.
Great shot.
Oh, there we go. Gets a good angle there and takes it out. Nice reposition there from Artavick to get the kill on that 222. And Kimbo loses it.
No, excellent use there. All right, so what do we got here? Artavick already getting up a tier 3 building, maybe a T-70 in the near future to deploy, which might help against all the infantry that's currently being deployed by Kimbo, who's spreading out like wildfire on the south. Meanwhile, the OKW is pushing in the north, backed by the MG. Might be able to help hold back the American squad, which, by the way, do they have grenades? They don't, so they can't drop smoke from the captain or rear echelon or anything, so the MG will be a little more of a...
No, not yet.
All right.
Squad very overextended on its own on the right-hand side, beating that one grenadier on its own, but then it's going to have to retreat past a lot of horrible stuff. Do get the AT grenade snare off, but...
Yeah. He was trying to go for that kill. I'm actually a little shocked the Grenadier lived, honestly. All right, MG setting up to try to kill that conscript, and with Grenadiers going in, I think it's a goner.
There we go. He's setting himself up. He might kill it here. If it was this barrage, though, long-range this barrage to try and damage that MG to stop being on fire. Will that con live?
Oh my god.
I think it will just about somehow lives. And then I think Grenadier's got to watch out now. Conscripts are opening up on it.
Yeah, now it's now extremely low.
222 has been rebuilt from Kimbo. Interesting.
That's actually is pretty interesting. I'm assuming he's just trying to keep the pressure going with light armor. 222s, I mean, it's not too expensive compared to like other light vehicles, and it does do a wallop.
Oh, we just missed a really good infiltration grenade idea there from Asiamint, but Legioxroma saw that a mile off and dodged it expertly.
Very good to see. All right, Howitzer is now brought up to the field. Volk squad's in.
T-70 out.
Oh wait, Volk squad's going after the Howitzer. Okay, nice little hit there. Wait, no, they've repositioned themselves. I think they're going for a cutoff, maybe, or just capture point.
A bit greedy going for the cutoff here. A little bit overextended. T-70 going to get a couple of good hits in there. No, they retreat early. Good.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, Puma's on the field. Let's see. Kimbo still has at 222 with Battle Phase 2 in development. And yeah, now we have a little moment of silence. No engagements. They're just capping territory. VP point wise, again, right now it's siding more toward Asiamint and Kimbo. The captain's trying to go in mid, but Puma's opening fire. Destroys the cover he was going for. No cover allows the Puma to get, well, a couple more shots and shred him a little bit easier.
Cisco's trying to get an angle here, and he's probably going to try and attack ground through the hedgerow here. Let's see this. If he gets it, he's going to try and go in for it maybe here. Almost.
Almost, but not enough.
Molotov's coming in on Kimbo's infantry. Grenadier burns immediately.
MG set up to hold back that conscript. Grenadier pushing in against the Ziz, but T-70 right there. I'll hold him back in case he does overextend. But now that Puma's pushing against that T-70 and the AT gun's not positioned.
Yeah, Grenadier on the VP on the south coming around the flank as well. Needs to be careful. When that Ziz gun's not set up, the Puma can push.
Alright, looks like they're not seeing the Puma in, but the 222 is more than ready to dive in. Though it takes a couple hits.
Big Volk push in from the north to the south. The MG's going to get caught with his pants down. Needs to retreat. Yeah, not worth setting up there. You would have lost the Maxim if you decided to step and take that fight.
Alright, we got shock troops on the field by Artavick going shock rifle. Interesting. I might be able to hold back that blob, especially if they get a nice little grenade in there. But right now that blob's hanging back north. Oh, wait, Puma might dive the T-70. At least popping a shot. No, he's being smart, backing up. Yeah, a lot of the American forces, nicely done. Upgrade with bars, trying to keep their distance away from the Volk. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, no, T-70 just micropole. It's going to get itself double Faust. That's a dead T-70. What a waste.
No, absolutely. Great shot right there by the Volk. Good positioning right there with the Puma as well. Americans, though, not ready to go down without a fight. They're charging right in with all the Volk squads retreating. Oh, wait, we have a Stuka about to fire on mid. Hold on.
Yeah, here it goes.
Will it hit anything, though? Oh.
Combat engineers were unfortunately in the way, but they don't get wiped.
222 gets wiped?
Yeah, gets wiped again. A little S minefield there. Not in too bad of a spot. We do have some incendiary barrage being dropped on this Axis force here, but could easily dodge this. Not going to do too much. Yeah. Oh, that landed everywhere apart from where the enemy were.
Brought down the building even. The one thing I will say, though, it did push the forces back, and now shock troops are advancing on the Grenadiers and the MG. Oh. And also the Grenadiers are running through the fire, taking some additional damage. Oh!
Pioneers just got wiped running through the fire as they retreated back because of the Ziz gun barrage. That was quite nice. Forced them out to retreat, and then they lost the unit because of the run back in a bad spot.
Shock troops still advancing against the MG. Dropped smoke while they positioned. MG got back up. Now putting pressure. MG's going to have to retreat. Oh my god. He's laying him to 2 packs.
He's revealing himself. You know, you can see those 2 packs, and the Axis allies are going to know that we need to deal with. We need some more indirect fire now. And the pack guns are just going to sit there.
Yeah, I'm watching this. I'm like, what are they doing?
Shock's getting some free little kills here, which is quite nice, and they can, you know, get a bit of information of where like the mechanized is, the tier 1.
And now,
so yeah.
Now this Grenadier squad's running into it. Is he going trying to shred him? But shock troops do not care. They're charging on in.
Oh, there's a Puma going in to dive and try and take out the med truck. This is a very sneaky play here.
Misses a shot.
Unfortunately. Nice idea. Puma's going to run right into double snares from the rifles.
He doesn't know what to do. Try to go forward and back. Wait, did he fire?
The snare. Yeah, the snares are going in now. Double snares. It's not going to be enough to kill it.
Not enough. And they 1 AT gun shot, but no AT guns are in range. I think the MG is still back there, right? No, it's coming up now. Oh,
Box squad about to get wiped in the north, getting very low. They decided to stay there, lob infiltration grenades, but that might have just cost them their lives. Oh no, they just get away.
dived into the cover and managed to get out of there in one piece. Good job there. But yeah, Puma escapes as well. But that being said, oh boy, we have a Sherman about to be deployed.
The pack house also got decrewed and all that.
Okay.
But it still can be picked back up. It's not, the weapon's still there.
Yeah, you might.
And it's, yeah, it's the Sherman's on the field, and then what Axis got coming.
The Axis, again, we know Asiamint's not going to get any main battle tanks or anything like that soon because they want the Stuka, so it's going to be a little bit of time. Kimbo's the only one who can really do that. He does have the support armor corps available, so he could deploy a Panzer IV or an Ostwind or something. I think Panzer IV is more likely.
Oh, Pack Howitzer gets a beautiful shot on that Rakettenwerfer for bringing it down to less than half health. Another shot, landing correctly on it. Oh my god, that's exactly what the Allies need right now.
Come on, can they kill the AT gun? Yes, they do!
They do get it. That's the only AT gun on that left-hand side there.
Infiltration grenades hit the Sherman. Stuka coming in at low friendly fire right there.
Yeah, what the hell was that Stuka barrage? Not sure there. Grenade going on the MG as well, bringing that very low. Puma is going to try and tango with the Sherman. It looks like he's just going to try and blow up the anti-tank gun here.
Yep.
He might get it. He needs one more shot. Will he get it? No, he misses the last shot, so he's going to be able to get the recruit
But
off.
shock troops are right there. Can shock troops stop them from yeah, they're going to kill him.
Yeah, I think one more shot needed.
No,
But every shot from the Puma is penetrating.
What is
What's
he
the Sherman
doing?
looking?
He already fired the shot. Pumas might go in on that. Wait, is the ambulance charging?
What's the ambulance doing? Oh no, what a missed opportunity to steal, or I don't know, I'm wondering if he should have lobbed smoke grenade and then picked up that anti-tank gun with the shocks.
Not a bad idea.
That might have been the better play there, because stealing that would, you know, because now Axis have retaken that and they really need that anti-tank gun to try and deal with the Sherman.
No, absolutely. All right, American forces trying to deal with that. Oh, nice Vet 4. That Storm Pioneer squad has 26 kills. It's been doing work this game. Holy.
Finally, at 17 minutes into the game, they upgrade the sweepers. A little bit late, but...
Hey, they got it.
And here comes a Panzer IV.
All right, so let's...
Artavick getting caught out there. MG gets flanked, and so does the conscripts have to push back. Not really doing well there for him.
No, driving him back across the creek.
Sam's going to try to see if they can decrew that pack howitzer, but the Sherman is there.
I think... Nope, not enough. They decrew it, and he's going to get out of there pretty much one piece. Luckily, this coming on in. Again, good job by Kimbo for locking down Artavick. He can't... He keeps trying to push across that creek. He just can't. The Panzer IV and Grenz just stop him every time.
Maybe they should just try and... The Allies should just try and purely focus on the left-hand side of this battlefield. Also, I want to point out that the Schwerpanzer headquarters from Kimbo has gone up. He hasn't upgraded it yet. But he's put it really defensive. Really far back.
Yep. Stuka coming in. Where's it going? Where's it going? Oh!
Pack howitzer does take it out. Double pack guns though there. The Sherman's trying to chase. It's going to go right in. But the pack guns aren't set up in a good spot. I think he activated armor piercing rounds then as well on that Sherman.
Yeah, he did. Once I tried to rip apart Panzer IV. But, yeah, no, it's not working out for him. Right now, he's being strangleholded. Honestly, the Axis have twice the army of the Allies right now. They're keeping them contained. Twice the army. It's not looking good. They're going to need to make some big plays. Infiltration grenades going on the Captain, but Captain does dodge.
Rifle grenade takes out the recruit pack howitzer once again. It looks like he's going to try and take it out very quickly. There you go. Pack howitzer goes down due to the double pack guns. Nice play there. Though the Puma might get killed here. Sherman's going for it. Oh, we won't be able to see. Can't get it because of the
fence.
The head throw, and then the Raken takes it out. Oh no!
Try to drop smoke, just not quick enough. Shock troops
Going wrong here for
advancing.
the Allies suddenly.
No. Yeah, that's a big loss losing that tank.
I would say that's GG's to be honest. The Allies have not got anything to really push back on the field with. Katusha with that barrage didn't kill anything.
Now we got recon overhead. So that's Stuka prepped to fire again, because by God, the Americans are coming in with a large fighting force. I
think the Panzer IV is going to try and dive for the base to try and take out the ambulance again here. Ambulance isn't moving.
There's a Katusha hiding behind back there. I think they realized that. I think that's why they're diving.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, he's trying to find the Katusha.
I think with the recon, he knows where it is. He's just trying to get to it. It's Ziz-3 though. Katusha again, good micro, trying to get out. Oh my!
Oh, that shot, man! What a shot from that Panzer IV there. And the Ziz gun misses an easy shot like that, and he blitzkrieg's. Oh man, that's.
Can he kill that Ziz-3? Oh my god, that would be something. No, he's gonna get out. He's the last of his blitz.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah, that's
some BM like that. To go into your base and kill a ambulance and the Katusha and get out scot-free is absolute BM.
It is, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you said they would come back swinging.
Yeah, they definitely did. I do feel like the Kimbo and Asiamint do play a lot better as Axis. And, yeah, I mean, the Allies had some good moments here and there, but, like, the Sherman pushing in a bit, you know, on Wasey there. Allies really needed some more indirect fire. The one pack house, the Katusha didn't do anything. And then I think Artavick kept on making a mistake of trying to keep going and pushing over to the right-hand side. When he probably should have just maybe had an MG just lock in that right-hand side so no enemy infantry could cross over and flank him from the far south. And then just focus everything on the north, maybe.
Yeah.
And then once you've got more control of the north, then you can switch around and go for the south bit. But I felt like they kind of had a bad game. Yeah, they had a bad game plan, basically, I felt like, this game. But and Axis, I mean, they played fairly well, but I didn't say they did anything super special.
No.
They out-microed their opponents, to be honest.
Yeah, they had a good momentum going there, but there was a lot of things they got out just barely. Like, they barely got out the AT. They friendly fired their own units with a Stuka. Like, there was a couple, like, little, definitely iffy moments. I was just like, all right, I guess this is how we're going to go. Hopefully, Artavick and Roma can bring in that first game energy. This is a brand new map, so hopefully that helps alleviate some of the possibly the issues that happened in the second game. As well as they're back to being allies, so hopefully that helps.
Yeah, well, in the last series that I casted on my own, they played as allies and came back and won, I think, twice on this map. So they probably feel confident maybe playing allies on this map now that they've played it a couple of times. So I'm thinking that's why they're deciding to play allies here.
Makes sense. All right then. So anyway. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot, and on the left-hand side we have, let's see, we have Legioxroma as the USF, and in the southern spot we have Artavick. Right now it's 1-1, and who are they versing, Helping Hans, on this map?
On the Axis side, on the right-hand side of the map, they'll be playing against Kimbo, who will be playing as Austere, and in the north we have Asiamint, who's going to be playing as the OKW. Kimbo's also selected commander straight away, which is Blitzkrieg Doctrine. It's exactly the same commander he picked last game.
I guess you really enjoyed it. And then as well, Legioxroma has gotten Mechanized Company, so I guess he wants a second go at that. And for reference, by the way, the map is Druk Scout version 14, if anyone wants to check this out on the Steam Workshop. But anyway, yeah, base build, Rifleman, Echelon, and a lot of conscripts being deployed from Artavick. Anything unique on the German side? No, it looks standard.
Yeah, so when he was playing against Biao Liang on this side, it was double MG, double Pioneer he was up against. But here we have just a standard build, it looks like. It looks like those combat engineers are going to get suppressed immediately and might not even get the cap off here.
It's going to be close. Oh, barely.
Yeah.
But we do have the WC 5-1 coming back on the field. Hopefully it survives longer than the last one. But yeah, Americans so far unopposed up in the north. Volk squads just keep falling back.
Urad trying to get past the MG. I think he's going to make it. Yeah, Urad very quickly past the MG. And the second conscript's going to come around as well. But there's there's also the Sturms as well in the north. So I don't think on the south side of the map, you know, it's not going to.
It's a good move.
Do too much here.
Yeah, but unfortunately, just they don't have the DPS to deal with all this infantry.
Yeah.
But
you need to wait for maybe a third conscript to maybe make something happen there. But yeah, the fact that the stems got involved there, that was not going to happen. But good teamwork there from the Axis.
Yeah, military trucks slowly getting that 50 cal operational. American forces still just trying to capture points, though.
I like how he's putting the W-51 in the cap zone to stop the Volks from capping it, even though the W-51 can't do anything in terms of combat just yet.
If it can take the hits, it can do. You know, it's worth it.
Okay, it's upgraded now with the 50 cal.
Alright. Bust through that fence, opening fire on the retreating Volk. We still have another Volk squad here behind some decent cover. Another one coming up in the north to fight the Echelons. Hold on.
WC-51's got a little angle on this MG here. Slowly picking away at it.
No, good shot right there. Just slowly tearing it apart. I think he might have to retreat it. It's getting pretty low.
He's got to watch out. The Grenadiers coming around the left-hand side here. WC-51 needs to be careful, but doesn't want to get fousted.
No. And the MG now is opening fire on the American infantry. They're grouped up, but it looks like they make it out before getting suppressed.
Oh, Rachel's going to have to retreat past a Stern Pioneer squad. They're very low.
He might try to focus it. But now the military truck's coming in on him. Might be too little too late. Oh, nice. Okay, rifleman in the military truck saved the Sturm. Or saved the Echelon from the Sturm.
Oh, Pioneers just got wiped in the south there. Double conscripts, I'm not sure. I think Kimbo was paying attention to that squad there. I think he was too busy trying to maybe micro in the north with his MG and Grenadier.
All right.
That's what you get when you're on two
completely opposite ends of the map.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's keeping on the pressure. Military truck up to Variant C1. Trying to do what it can, although a little bit lower on health. Rifleman holding the point with everything it has, even though it's being suppressed by that MG with only 2 models.
Soviet player Artavick is locking down this south side with some sandbags, trying to fortify his position a bit more.
Yeah, only 1 Volk squad coming down there, and there's 2 conscripts with Molotovs. I think they have nothing to worry about.
Quite risky having that MG so low and that far forward, I think, here. All it takes is for one nice flank, and the MG's going to get decrewed very quickly.
Yeah, it looks like the Soviets are busy. I think he's trying to capture mid, but he's just chilling. Come on, a little bit left. There we go. All right, guys, just be one more moment.
Cheers. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, cheers, thanks. Sorry, man, I got my postman just came around again, so I'm ready.
You're totally fine. You're totally fine. All right.
Dude, honestly, I've not had any distractions like this, like in like at least a week or so. And then, of course, when I'm casting a tournament, I have to have people show up.
Everyone shows up. Yeah, it sounds about right. Anyway, yeah, conscripts though looks like took some hits with from incendiary. Volk squad still holding its own, though the conscripts are in heavy cover. They're trying to get that decap on the fuel.
Really liking this rear echelon going in for the cutoff here. Just going to disconnect a lot of resources from the axis on the north side. MG's trying to flank around north, but it's going to get flanked here. It's going to have to retreat now. It's going to retreat past the rifleman squad. Might get wiped here. That's what I'm saying. It's retreating quite late.
Come on.
There are Volks. They're ready to pick it up as soon as it gets decrewed.
They get it.
He's going to try and pick it up, but again, it's on no cover. It's going to get taken out and wiped here.
Yeah, they get absolutely demolished.
What a nice pick there.
Conscripts as well coming on. They're throwing incendiary on it, so that way the American infantry, I'm assuming, can't pick it up. Oh, they do still. Though that rifleman was very, very low. Echelons pull on back. Rifleman's still pressing with the conscripts. And again, they're really trying to focus on a cutoff. If they can keep that going, that would be a huge win.
They're mechanized up now. We see an MG. Asiamint decided. Oh no, he was thinking about building an MG and then he cancelled it.
Yep. Right now we got 222 by Kimbo, most likely trying to target that military truck. And then as well, it looks like we have Asiamint going special ops. So very, very similar last game. Although one change would be Artavick.
Yeah, he's choosing different. He's got himself some guards out, and those guards will be quite nice against this 222.
Yep. It was also pretty nice, the AT grenade that stunned it and forced it back. So good job knocking out its engine. Keeping it away. Oh my god, actually, I don't know what the hell happened, but Artavick lost a good chunk of his conscripts. Or something.
Is he? Oh god, yeah. Where's all his units at? He's lost, yeah, he had a combat engineer. It's gone down, which we missed that. And I think he may have had a couple of conscripts. Yeah, sorry, chat, we must have missed that. 2 of us missed that somehow. But yeah,
I think those were the squads pressing on right, and he was just so focused up north that we're throwing AT grenade and such that once again it's just like wasn't paying attention.
Okay, he's getting a Ziz gun out now, but he really needs to get some more core infantry out right here. The guard squad has been upgraded with DPs.
Okay, so that
WC-51 does need to be careful. Last time he got taken out by the 222.
Yeah, does he have American infantry? None of the American infantry have AT grenades, so yeah, he needs to be extremely careful on how he approaches that 222. Although, wait, okay. MG42, hold on, he's rushing it in front of it. What's he doing?
Yeah, that could do quite well. Even without incendiary rounds, it will do quite a bit of damage. Right, big push here from the American player, Legio going north.
Yep. Volk Squad immediately trying to go for that fuel and realizing the situation, falls back. Again, Volk Squad's made some cover in the meantime. They may be able to hold their positions for at least a little bit. Although, there goes MG42 going down once again. Oh wait, there's one veterancy for the American forces and a possible AT grenade, though I think the Volk Squads are trying to focus on it. Nice, they forced it back.
They're pushing them back slightly, but not taking the best trade while being aggressive here. Legioxroma.
Asiamint just deployed a Puma, so we have this thing now on the field. Although, they're about to run in some guard troops. What the heck? Yeah, he's just charging headlong in the guards.
Yeah, but he did good use of the Puma. They're pushing them out of cover, so the Grenadiers and the Sturms could do the most amount of damage there.
Yeah, not bad use. Alright, so Grenadiers will push on in. I don't see any additional Soviets that can really stop them, so that there goes the middle VP. But still really close on the VP war. Almost dead even for a second. But, yeah, 222 might be going for the north, or at least attempting to, but the Riflemen are right there, and they have veterancy 1, so AT grenade is possible.
Puma's going to try and push in here. It's going to get snared by the Rifleman squad, just sitting there. Bit greedy here, trying to push in like that.
Yep, MG still firing on that 222.
Thankfully he had smoke. If he didn't have smoke, then he would have lost that to the MG. There's the reinforcement. Okay, Allied reinforcements are coming up to this side here. MG's just having a big reposition to the north.
Zis 3 opening fire on the Puma, gets one good shot. Might go for a second.
Oh yeah.
Can we get it? No.
I think about to reach. Yeah. We're gonna get through there. We got the sort of British anti-tank. The American anti-tank in the north trying to move in there. I think the Puma is probably safe though. I think he's got repairing engineers as well on his mechanized. Oh, running straight into an MG here, and half of his army gets suppressed. Not good there. This gun barrage is going to open up onto the the MG34 here. Gets a nice first shot.
Oh, excellent shot. You're right. Again, I feel like a smoke grenade would be so helpful right now. But right now, the Volk Squad's just tearing him apart while he's trying to kill it. One last shot.
Nice.
Gets a good wipe.
Oh, we have a Volk Squad maybe getting picked up here in the middle of the map. Oh, he does! Conscripts get one. Oh, got to get it with the last shot of a Mosin rifle and wiped out Volk. That's a nice pick there.
Excellent use. Wait. Oh, a grenade on the guards, or from the guards on the Grenadiers. Oh, they dodged it. Dang it. They did force them out of cover, and the guards in conscripts still hold it pretty well. Plus, you have a Zis coming in, and the Allies have a healthy amount of munitions, so they can keep calling in those specials, artillery, grenades, you name it. Axis, on the other hand, a bit down, specifically Kimbo. So don't expect a Panzerfaust even if he gets close.
Yeah, VP's kind of neck and neck.
Oh, absolutely, especially compared to the last two games.
Yeah, I think Allies definitely got more of a fight in them. It's just a bit of a shame that Artavick had probably, I don't know how many. Let me just have a quick look to see how many units he actually lost earlier on. I'm going to his player card real quick. Yeah, wait, no, that's not him. It's not letting me do it. Hang on. Yeah, he lost a conscript and a combat engineer squad earlier on in the match. That's why we said, oh, we're going to have a 2-2 go down to the guards here. One more shot needed.
Yeah, he did this.
Oh, but they don't decide to keep that.
He's trying to finish that guard troop. He was doing the same thing as before, but this time he had an AT. Oh, wait. Come on. Can you get one shot? Just one. Nope. All right, that leaves the door open for that. Is this going to be taken out by the Grenadiers? They are advancing on them.
Good.
All right, never mind.
Soft retreating there for Artavick to pull back the anti-tank gun slightly. Wait for reinforcements.
American infantry in the north, backed up by an AT gun, so they should be relatively fine. Storm Pioneers hiding behind the little warehouse right there. Does a lot of damage to the Riflemen, pushes back one squad while additional Volk squads are being poured on in, along with an MG. Don't think they're going to...
These guard squads are going to be really expensive to constantly keep reinforcing for Artavick. He's got two of them. I think two was with the maximum amount you want.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, MG in the north just about catches that Volk squad trying to flank it. But if that Volk needs to keep moving, he's still staying in the line of fire.
MG in mid is being torn apart by American infantry. Specifically, yeah, being forced back right now.
Yep, good maneuver there.
Okay, getting right before he was able to sit down. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, 222's in the south again.
Conscript fighting some Grenadiers in the far, far south, but the 222 might want to chase them here. Is there anything to stop the 222 chasing? No, not really. 222's not interested in chasing, though. W51 in the north gets Fausted, but I think it'll be okay. However, the anti-tank gun in the north, the Americans are completely left alone, and it's going to get decrewed here. No way they can save that. Big mistake here.
Yeah, Puma's, yeah.
But the Volk's not chasing. Why are the Volk's not chasing it?
I don't know. I guess he's going after the capture point. He sees that as more important.
Well, now he's going for it, but I think the anti-tank gun might actually live now. Oh, he could have got that easily if he just pushed in the other Volks that were on the right. Shit.
Yeah, again, it's one of those things where it's like, you may want to kill the unit. I know capture points are important, but you kill it, then he has to waste a rifleman to recrew it and get it back. Anyway.
Yeah, if he decrews it, you can then use the Puma to just blow it up straight away real quick as well.
Oh, fair point, fair point. So yeah, American forces pushing on in. Now that Volk squad that stayed back is going to be way outgunned by the double rifleman. And middle's completely open, so yeah, that's going to be a nice, easy capture. And there's a military truck coming back in.
Alright, tier 3's finally going up for the Allies at 13 minutes.
Wait, is he gonna... Military truck's heading south. Legio might call artillery in. He has the munitions for it. I mean, there's lots of...
Oh yeah, it's one of the abilities I forget that vehicle has. It's 40 minutes... Wait, how much is it? It's 180 munitions to drop an artillery barrage from that truck.
Yep. And there's
very handy.
There's a heck of a lot of support equipment down south, so that would be a perfect reason to call it all down on it. But anyway, it looks like conscripts are in. The guards are pushing on in. Bundle grenade misses its target. They're very low on health. Is this going to try to...
Going to get hit by anti-tank gun in the north. Folks are getting surrounded by a big blob of allied units.
Easily being taken out. Meanwhile, down south is a bit closer fight. Conscripts and guards duking out against Grenadiers into 222. 222 dodges a shot around some explosive barrels. Very nicely done. Grenadiers, though, having to pull back. Guards are still left with some half-dead conscripts. Even more so at this point. Alright. We got...
Okay, he's going straight to tier 4. It looks like he doesn't want to go and get himself a T-70. I mean, I don't think he can do too much with the T-70, considering that Puma is being microed fairly well.
I think at this point, maybe it's just because of the fact that we're about to see Legio deploy some armor. He has the resources for it. He has the Major out, so he could deploy a medium tank, which would allow Artavick to save up for something a little better.
Let's look at the axis again. The Schwer has been planted very safely by Asiamint, once again, right in the middle of his base. I feel like people are too scared about losing their Schwer nowadays. Because if you, I mean, the fact though, if you do lose a Schwer, that is incredibly hard to come back from. Yeah. Because you're purely relying on Rakettenwerfers and Pumas for your AT then, which is not normally enough.
Goddamn, 222 just chasing the American infantry. Military truck as well, wide open. Hold on, stuck on some pathfinding. But luckily a squad rifleman comes in to make sure it doesn't dive it. But yeah, you're right. But although, to be 100% honest with this map, like, it's not like the Soviets or the Americans right now have a... Oh, actually, I take that back. Yeah, Legio does have an artillery ability. That truck, if it gets close, he can use an artillery barrage on it.
Yeah. Allies making a big push in the center here. They do find the MG not set up just yet. It's going to be in no cover, so if it could just get focused here.
He's absolutely going to focus it. It's going to be done.
Oh, yeah. We have infiltration grenades, but trying to dodge them as quickly as he can. I think he's going to get away with that. Yes, nice.
We're going to see another MG
bite it. I think. Yeah, he does. He's going to try for the steal. Very risky to try for the steal. He's going to go for the steal. Don't. Oh, he was thinking about it. He was thinking about it then. But yeah, I think he would have lost his captain if he tried to do that.
Oh, absolutely. With the amount of Volk squads coming on in, especially highly vetted Volk squads. Those are some beasts on the field right now. But no, they're pushing on in.
Panzer Grenadiers getting very low in the center. 2 conscripts and guards are going to focus it as well here.
Maybe. Oh, wait. No, this can't fire on it. Come on. Pick it off. No, it's going to live. MG guarding his retreat as well. Oh, 222 popping shots at the guards, forcing him out of cover and getting him back.
It's a Sherman in the north, but instantly he's eating a Rakettenwerfer, and the Puma is right there to chase it away. So, you need to use the Sherman in conjunction with other units. 222 eats a Zizgun shot. Really should try and use the Zizgun in the south, where the Pack gun hasn't really got easy lines of fire with all these houses and shot blockers and sight blockers in the way.
Yeah, Artavick being pushed back once again by the OKW. I'm sorry, not OKW, Austere, Jesus. And yeah, OKW's in mid with his Puma trying to... Oh, pop a lot of good shots on that Sherman. Very low on health.
Come on, Artavick, you're letting the side down right now. You need to try and hold this.
Push, possibly? Panzer IV just... Wait, something just happened. We got marked target on the Panzer IV.
Oh, the Red 2 Rifleman squad's going down. What's he doing with it? He just left it out in the open. Waste of a squad there.
Oh, infiltration grenades go on the AT gun. They bring it down in health, but overall it's still managing to get out. 50 cal... I'm sorry, MG42 setting on up against the MG. I'm sorry, the Volk.
Bit of a misplay there from Asiamint. He moved forward as came up and his MG too far forward, and they had to retreat them both back. They could have been handy in this engagement. Puma's going to try and blow up the anti-tank gun as fast as it can here. It's missing its shots though. MG in the north gets forced back as well. Oh, it's all falling apart suddenly for allies. Come on.
Might be falling apart, but it's not like there's not inflicting some damage on them. The Panzer IV did get pushed back and took some heavy hits, needs some repairs. Down south, we have a T-3485 coming on in against the 222.
Yeah, I think the 222 sees it in reposition. One man grand in the center with the T-34 might try to chase it, get a shot on it. It's going to see the MG though. Misses. The pack gun really well positioned there to try and get a good shot on there, but I think the T-34 and also another attack round almost gets the hits the target.
Yep. Luckily, they do have a pack gun. Fires straight through the house, hits the T-3485. And yeah, looks like the Soviet assault might be hung up a little bit. Guards troops will take mid, but there's a lot of armor coming in. We got the Panzer IV back up and operational, MGs, Pioneers, you name it.
Again, an MG caught out open. Again, no green cover, so the double guards firing at it. It's not going to do well. I think it's just going to keep getting decrewed here. Yeah. Asiamint, I think it's the third time I've seen Asiamint make that mistake.
Yeah. In
the space of a few minutes. If he improved his MG play, they'd do a lot better, I think, here.
Interesting choice. We have the howitzer mortar carriage coming on in. Hopefully to try to break up some of this infantry. Sherman going in on mid as well, trying to keep those Volk squads back. But we still have that Kenwerfer kind of redeploying with the Puma.
Oh, Panzer IV's been spotted here. As this gun's almost in position. Could attack round through the hedgerow. Pop smoke in the last split second, just not die. T-34 using attack round maybe. Ooh, misses though.
Yeah, right now the Panzer IV is just not badly placed, and especially with that smoke. Infiltration grenades go out, push back the Zis. Conscripts throwing a T-grenade, gets engine crit.
Meanwhile, Raquel went from the north. Low against the anti-tank gun. The Sherman.
Hey, where's that military truck with the artillery? I see a good spot for it. But yeah, pack gun backing up that Panzer IV, allowing it to get hopefully some heals. Nice artillery. He's trying to keep the Pioneers off it so that way they can't heal.
Yeah, can't repair it. Exactly. Yeah, good spot there. Panzer IV is going to go. The new Panzer IV in the north finds the W61, but it manages to zoom away.
All right, nice shot with the mortar carriage, and getting a nice shot on the Volk. Guard troops trying to hold firm.
Struggling.
Oh my God, one model.
One man Volk here, almost getting low as well here. The captain. Oh, we might be able to wipe a Volk here on retreat. It's getting hurled up by the Panzer IV slightly. I think it'll live.
Yeah, it'll live. Very close though. Grenadiers coming on in. More.
Good suppression up here.
You still have an M1 right there, and plenty of riflemen that can fire T-grenades, although they're slowly being suppressed. Hold on.
Oh, there goes the anti-tank. They're getting decrewed here. Now it's perfect time for the Axis to push for all their armor forward now, with only one anti-tank gun for the Allies.
Oh, they crippled the Panzer IV. It can't push that much.
Oh, good shot from the T-34 on the pack gun. Gets the decrew. He can't recreate quickly because he's only got two-man Grenadier squads. A bit risky pushing them that close into the fight. One good shot from the T-34. The T-34 is too busy trying to shoot the retreating crewman, though.
Okay. Grenadiers do retreat. And also, apparently, they got Lend-Lease from the Americans grabbing a bar. They're pushing on forward. Panzer IV and 222 trying to keep them back. This gun now moving on in. Can they finish off at least one of these armored units? They need something.
Oh, the M8 mortar gun Harris just got taken out by the Puma, being very sneaky around the north, but then the Sherman's chasing it. I think the Puma's not reversing back still, so that's going to go down. Bit careless not to reverse. They kept on reversing that.
Yeah, that 222 is doing the same thing it did before, running around the guards, trying to make sure they can't get a shot. And yeah, that helped. The MG got set up, and now they're opening fire, keeping the infantry at bay. Is this gun backing up? Maybe they do an artillery?
Out the Stern Pioneers in the north.
It's Lone Sherman doing wonders.
Oh, but not anymore. It's got 2 Panzer IVs and Rakettenwerfer to deal with. It's going to get chased, isolated in the north. Where's the AT support for it? There isn't any.
Wait, maybe not. We got the
WC-51.
military trucks charging in the cover.
Oh, there it goes.
Right.
Another bar got dropped. I think that was the captain going down then.
Yep. It was. Oh, he's about to lose another one. Rifleman. Oh, no. Okay. Forced it back. Saved it. 85's trying to cover. Asiamint Kimbo putting on a ton of pressure right now. And yeah,
Whoa, allies. They had a good start, but now they just can't deal with all the Axis armor.
No. They need to deal with those Panzers. They're just running across the battlefield with ease. Wait, maybe they get a shot. Hold on. One model Volk squad. 95. Never mind. Had to pull back.
Oh, give that bar and the M19. It's an M19 bar, and give that to a one of those grenadiers because they've got LMGs, so they can actually pick that up.
No.
And that'll make them even more lethal.
Yep. Let's see. We have another Sherman being deployed, so that'll be 2 Shermans fighting the Panzers. That could be enough if they can pull the Panzers away from all the AT guns, which
Yeah. That's the way the Allies can win. The Allies can only win this if either they manage to decrew the anti-tank guns and steal them, or they somehow find and take out the enemy Panzer IVs without them being supported. But the I'm pretty sure the Axis aren't going to make that mistake.
Yep. All right, the Guards troops again by themselves in the south, just being overwhelmed by that 222, just charging at them. Panzer Grenadiers as well, sprinting in. Why not?
Oh no, he's lobbing in for infiltration grenades on the retreat path, but on that guard squad, but a little bit poorly timed.
There we go. 222's dead. That's a nice little win.
But he did lose the conscript squad. You see where this Panzer Grenadiers are on the missions point. The conscript squad just dead there. I think it got killed by a bundle grenade.
Yep. Here comes Grenadiers with the Panzer IV. Though the Shermans are coming on in. Where's all the AT guns?
Shermans, where the one anti-tank gun's in the north. Where's the other one at? I don't know. This might be the moment here, actually. Here come the Allies, pushing in straight forward, crushing the infantry of Kimbo.
The other Panzer IV coming on in. I'm surprised he hasn't dropped smoke
Sherman
yet.
being a little bit too aggressive here. Needs to be.
Wait, can they get some of these Grenadiers? All right, pull back.
Wipe some of these Grenadiers. This might be worth it. The T-34's on prioritized vehicles, so it's not going to be able to fire. Oh no, Allies, what are you doing? Now the Axis can retaliate. There's a Zizgun there in support.
They're pushing on in. He's trying to use the Sherman drop smoke to save the T-34. Does work. Smoke's blocking the Rakettenwerfer. And both Shermans escape.
Okay, the Katyushas just showed up. That could be very helpful against the double pack guns down the south. He just needs to spot where they are.
Come on.
I think he's about to fire. He doesn't know where they are though. Where's he firing with the Katyusha rounds? Oh, he is. He's firing on the pack guns. He knew.
He hit him.
One's got decrewed.
This gun opening fire on the Panzer IV that's been buttoned. MG though.
Oh, this gun bouncing. Here comes a command panther though. Holy shit! It's gonna go straight for the Katyusha. It gets it.
Dang it.
And then he knows there's a weak T-34 in the south. He sees it. Gets his mark targeted. So this is a game.
Sherman coming in, trying to assist, bounces.
Toy with everybody now.
Both Shermans are just constantly bouncing. Dang it. All right, Zizgun
reposition. Oh, but main gun
reposition.
critically on the Panzer IV here. That goes down. Zizgun's turned around to shoot. The Panther is quite low actually, and there's a Vet 3 Zizgun on the rear of it. Just needs to sit up.
Come on.
Needs to turn around, turn it.
Panther missed.
Everything's
Sherman bounced.
bouncing.
Wait.
Oh no,
No.
they got decrewed suddenly.
Shermans are trying to kill that Command Panther, but the other Panzer IV is coming on in. I don't think they have enough firepower. Main gun just, oh no.
Oh, nice rotation and back into the Panther there.
Oh, they're trying
They're trying to crew it.
They got it. One last shot. No, they hit the Panzer IV.
Needs to turn, but the Volks are there, going to decrew it. Turn. Ah, this game, man. This is over.
That was at least a decent comeback. I do think, yeah, you're right. They overstretched. But there was a moment I'm like, oh, wow, they may be able to outdo the Axis.
Why has Kimbo not picked up that goddamn bar? Has he not seen it? That bar's been sitting there for ages, and he could have picked that up ages ago.
I think he's more
on the north near.
More focused on everything else going down in the south. But yeah, Kimbo's taking all the north in the meantime. That's going to be a heavy VP point bleed for the Axis. I'm sorry, for the Allies. MG showing the guards, not even able to push. And yeah, it's... Do we have any... No, Artavick doesn't have enough for additional armor. Same thing with Legio.
Rumbar coming in now as well. Oh dear. So Axis only just lost that one Panzer IV there. Katusha went down, Zizgun got decrewed, a T-34 on the base got killed.
Sherman died. Yeah, there's a lot of losses all across the board.
Sherman.
Wait, Bundle Grenade going against the American Blob. They get a model and some health damage. Hey, maybe they'll pick back up that bar. I think
yeah, the captain can. He's going to pick up with the captain, I think. God damn.
Alright, got it back. Alright. I think now it's a game, it's just like you just need to take small wins and make sure you don't take too many losses. Although, what's going on? T-34 having some issues. Command Panther going on in.
Oh no, the Command Panther being a bit overextended here. Oh, the T-34 could have gotten around maybe the back of it, but the Panthers decided to blitzkrieg out there because it's overextended there a bit. Infiltration grenades on the combat engineer here, doing quite a bit of damage.
Yep. Major gets hit by the Brumbar. Panther's still engaging, although those guards are trying to shred him. Oh, shoot. Sherman, bigger target over here. Vehicle button on the Command Panther, but no, he's going to escape.
Sherman might get snared here. Grens are very close. I think they're just out of range.
Now, they got one Panzerfaust out, which should cripple it. They do. But that is really far forward Grenadiers.
Panzer IV just going in there. What happened to that round? That Panzer IV round literally phased through that mid-truck. It looked like it hit it, but it didn't.
I have no idea. But Brumbar coming on in doing a massive amount of damage to that infantry. Sherman doing everything he can. He needs some support. Soviets bringing in a T-gun.
There's going to be some wipes here now in the base. Oh!
Yep, that's...
2 squads get wiped there. Captain and Major go down.
They're trying to fight. They're not surrendering. They're giving it their all, but I don't...
Trying their best, but it's just not enough. That Command Panther's fully healthy. They can go in now and toy with this arm, I think.
Good. I mean, good cycling. I'll give it that on the part of Kimbo and Asiamint. They're just constantly bringing their armor back up, and the Allies have no time to heal.
I'm going to come in and see the ambulance now again. It's like, oh, hello.
Hitting the guards. Yeah, he's going back out just okay. Missed the rifleman in the smoke. Alright. Yeah, we got Panther by Kimbo now. Along with Asiamint's Command Panther and Panzer IV, there's just too much armor. And Kimbo and Asiamint aren't making mistakes. They're not over... Like, they're trying to make sure they get everything out A-okay.
Surprised we haven't seen Kimbo get himself the Command Panzer IV, because that would be nice, because that gives obviously an aura to everybody who's nearby. And that in conjunction with the Command Panther's aura could be really tasty. So I'm not sure why he's not decided to build that.
No, yeah.
Yeah, he's decided to give himself a standard Panther out, but okay.
No, good job across the board. We have... Looks like the Allies might be gearing up for one last assault. There is a Panzer IV far forward, but I don't think they have enough AT to deal with it. He's just going to back up.
Oh, everything's penetrating that Sherman. Oh, dear.
Pathfinding, what... Yep, there it goes.
Gets caught up on that point.
Yep. Ambulance now charging. Now there it goes.
Pack guns, Panther. 4T-34. Oof.
No, it's just not enough. He doesn't have anything to snare. Well, I know Rifleman's coming in behind, but it's just not going to do much. They don't have anything to finish it off.
Yeah.
There they go.
GG, well played to the Axis team. I think Allies could have perhaps done that if they... I don't know, like, what do you feel like they was their main issue here? Like,
honestly, I think the biggest issue I found was just the fact that it seemed like we saw a good coordinated effort by Kimbo and Asiamint to push forward and knock out Artavick, because he was on the south while Legio was busy in the north. I think that was good timing on their part. Honestly, I think it was like, because it was neck and neck. Both sides were inflicting losses. You mentioned multiple times there were multiple MG and support gun issues, support weapon issues with the Axis. But yeah, just some key battles along those lines of just being like waiting for a good time to strike, and Kimbo and Asiamint, they took their time, they waited, and they found that perfect strike where the Sherman was under repairs. Artavick was launching his offensive, but they had enough armor to counter him.
Looking at the match stats here, and you can see that Artavick, I mean, both allied players, their KDs aren't very good at all there. And the Axis, Kimbo definitely doing very well. Yeah, I think it was just his like 3 vet, shouldn't see 3 grenadiers with LMGs, and they were just mincing up those conscripts every time they came over to the south side. He had no, I think Artavick had no really green cover or nothing. He had nothing until he got himself a T-34 out. But by the time he had a T-34 out, there was already like a Panzer IV and double pack guns or something, so he couldn't really make anything happen.
Yeah.
Well, like,
no, like
more cover needed, more machine guns. I feel like Artavick could have done well if he had a Maxim or 2 to suppress those grenadiers.
Which is funny because it's not like the Germans weren't giving them to the Allies. What, there were 3 of them or more that got decrewed by the Allies? It's ridiculous. But some of the times the Germans did get them back, but still, it was a good game. You're right. Definitely, Kimbo's infantry was a hard fight, and those guards troops just weren't able to do it. And I think also have to play a part to that 2-2-2, because every time those guards troops would try to like get in position to fight those grenadiers, this 2-2-2 would just come in and force them from cover. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot, and before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Milam, Joey G240, Anton, Bishara, Ion, PyroShark, Ace, and Jakub Osway. Seriously guys, thank you so much for your amazing support, especially over the past month. Been through a lot of personal hurdles, but you guys make it a little easier knowing that you guys support me. And same thing with the patrons down below. This has been Greyshot17 and his amazing patrons, and I'll see all of you next time.